Child rearing comes in countless forms, and every parent has their own set of morals they strive to pass on to their children to ensure future success. Of course, some parents do an exemplary job of it while others fall short. Some parents, like Tippi Degré's mother and father, however, raise kids in an environment completely unlike the norm. Despite the list of potential problems, in Tippi's case, she considers herself fortunate to have such a unique backstory. Like any mother and father, Tippi Degré's parents wanted to impart important values to their daughter. During the first 10 years of her life, Tippi learned a level of respect for nature most adults don't even have. This was entirely due to the environment she was raised in. After she entered the world in June 1990, her parents, Sylvie and Elaine, raised her in Namibia around tons of exotic wildlife. Tippi was named after actress Tippi Hedren, who starred in Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, which made sense considering the role animals played in her life from the very beginning. Early on, she even made a four-legged best friend. At the ripe age of 1, she met and immediately embraced an elephant named Abu, and the two were instantly smitten with each other. She also became quite close with another animal. She and a leopard adopted by a local farmer spent a lot of time together. The cat was never aggressive towards Tippi, but of course, her parents made sure she knew the repercussions of mistreating the animals. While most other kids in the world are taught the dangers of talking to strangers or looking both ways before crossing a street, Tippi had deadly predators to look out for. But she knew full well how to carry herself. Her parents never regretted her upbringing. Her mother said, "For me it was incredible to think you offer all of this to a child, compared to what I would be able to offer a child in the city." While Sylvie and Elaine definitely had concerns about their daughter's safety, they realized she had a fearless demeanor. It didn't matter how large or small a creature was, Tippi approached it with fascination and respect. Tippi managed to form a special connection with almost every animal she came into contact with. Growing up with the freedom of the wilderness all around her, she developed an innate understanding of the mindset of animals. The photos Tippi's parents were able to capture while she grew were astounding. No parent has a photo of their child giving a massive bullfrog an intimate hug, but then again, they're not Tippi's parents. Even an animal like an ostrich, which normally is scared of humans, allowed Tippi to hop on its back for a ride. This particular ostrich was owned by a local farmer, but it still displayed extreme trust in the young girl. This picture perfectly sums up Tippi's relationship with the animal world. With outstretched arms and a meditative look on her face, she's completely in sync with the energy around her. People even compared her to a very famous Disney character. Mowgli from Disney's The Jungle Book was raised in the wilderness and developed close bonds with animals, and those were the footsteps Tippi followed in. But it wasn't just the animals who welcomed her presence. The people of the Himba tribe who lived in Africa's Kalahari Desert welcomed Tippi with open arms, and they treated her like one of their own. She learned how to forage for food and speak their language. She was immediately accepted by the other children, as well, who found her unique persona incredibly amusing. Unfortunately, when she eventually left Namibia, other children weren't nearly as welcoming. At age 10, Tippi entered the world of public school. Because she didn't spend much time around kids, she had a difficult time adjusting, and her parents eventually homeschooled her. But she managed to graduate high school and go to college. She attended college in Paris at La Sorbonne Nouvelle University and graduated with a degree in film. This degree ended up shaping the course of her life. Her goal was to document the role animals played in human lives. She became a documentarian, and using the film skills she learned throughout college, she made several movies about African wildlife. And, even though she befriended all beasts, there was one animal that spoke to her spirit. Her best friend may have been an elephant, but Tippi admitted she always felt a special connection to cheetahs. As a child, she would wake up early and watch in awe as they roamed the African plains. Nowadays, Tippi leads a very private life. She had plenty of cameras following her around as a child documenting her unique upbringing. Luckily, she still had parents who helped along the way. She knew how lucky she really was. What do you think about Tippi Degré's life? Do not miss part 2 of this video, Raised by Wild Animals, here in Top V.